Hi, FSTA. Thank you so much for inviting me to have this short talk. So, my early music background is I started when I was 7 years old. It was my brother who actually inspired me to play the instrument. I would just sit with him during his lessons, and but my mom couldn't afford to give us both lessons at first, so she would also get some insights from my brother's lessons and like pass it on through me. So my role models, I definitely have a lot of role models. I try to learn from each person that I meet, but of course, one is my parents. I always ask them for advice, and when I have difficult decisions, I always talk to them before making those decisions. And another role model is my previous teacher, Sergio Smilia Jr. He was really persistent and didn't give up on me for like 6 years. And he was kind of like a perfectionist, and he would not let any note go by without trying to tell you how to make it better. Some of my favorite instrumentalists, I remember growing up, I heard David Oistrakh play the Mendelssohn Violin Concerto, and from then on, it really stuck to my mind how beautiful this concerto is. It really became one of the most iconic pieces that I've ever heard. And until now, I could remember the feeling of just hearing that cadenza at the end while the orchestra comes in and the violin just plays this ricochet notes. And it was just a glorious feeling to hear that. So I took music as a course late on after I got my bachelor's in statistics at UP. I realized that I really wanted to pursue music. I didn't want to have any regrets. And I just got an opportunity to study at Cleveland. So I just took it because like I said, I didn't want to have any regrets. Currently, I'm also back to statistics and also doing music as well. I feel like those two paths are not separate, but they kind of like complement each other. So my goals, that's a hard one, but I would definitely want to play the violin even if I'm currently pursuing statistics and actuarial science. I would love to always collaborate with other musicians to be continue to be able to teach young people and just to pursue a life of artistic excellence. My most memorable experience in music is probably when I got to be part of a music festival in Austria. I think that was the turning point for me back in 2015 when I felt that music will really be part of my life for a very long time. It was then when I got to play chamber music, which is really different from just playing by yourself. It helps you connect with a lot of people through music, and just the collaboration is just mind blowing to see how people work together from different backgrounds. And music has definitely made a huge impact in my life. While I was studying at the Cleveland Institute of Music, during school breaks, I would busk in the summer and just playing on the streets. Random people would walk by and just talk to you and share their stories as well, and I would share mine. And it was just an instant connection that I would feel that only music could provide. And New York City is just a very big place with so much diversity that it was the perfect place to see how music really connects people. Thank you.